today we are going to go over the non-waifu husbando parts of all of the information. Because I'm a curious bastard, I decided to ask some personal questions of people, and we're going to review those. Most of these questions are asking essentially what the Fate community wants. So, let's take a look, shall we?
Hello, YouTube.
So, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who has watched the first part of this, all of the normal census stuff. It's been very good, very nice. A lot of very kind responses from that. Your account is doomed? I believe in you. No such thing as a doomed account. Alright, so let's start with a very basic question, right? I asked, what is your gender? Now, of the people who responded, 75%, I'm going to round up, 75% said male. 16% said female. 5.8%, so about 6% said prefer not to say, so, you know, up in the air. And then I'm just going to say this out right now. All of this is essentially non-binary, gender fluid, or someone said asexual. No, agender, damn. Bridget, guilty gear, so I'm going to assume transgender. Okay. Yeah. And that makes up, that's the rest of it. That's the rest of it. So, gender fluid makes up 6%, because people can't agree on how to spell non-binary. There's a bunch of different non-binaries. Who the fuck said Koyen's dog? I cannot confirm if that was Plushie. However, I think Plushie took this. Your account, deleted your account app on the mobile device and didn't have a transfer code when I installed back to the previous ID. Is now transferred. Damn, that sucks. You can get in contact with support. They should be able to help you with that. But, yeah, that's truly unfortunate. Yeah, let's see. Primarily, it wasn't you, but it could have been you. I'm just going to assume until proven otherwise that was Plushie or someone impersonating Plushie. Alright. So, non-binary, NB, non-binary. Guys, just say, this is my fault for not adding that as an option, but god damn it, pick one way to spell the goddamn thing. Jaguar, Enjoyer, Frog. I know who Frog was. Agend. Okay. They, them, trans, born female. Bridget, guilty gear. I'm going to assume trans as well. A lettuce. Non-binary demi-boy. I don't know what that means, but congratulations. NB. I don't know what that means either. I don't know lol. Don't know what that means. Agender. Okay. Non-binary dog. Fair enough. Non-binary secret third option. Okay, nice. Unknown gender trait. Fair enough. Bigender. What is... I'm old, guys. There's a lot of these terms I don't understand. I don't know what bigender is. I don't mean it in like a disrespectful way. I just literally have no idea. Sword. See, now that I understand. Non-binary trans mask. Okay. Both equally. Fair enough. Koyan Sky is doggy. Cargo plane. That's a very original joke. Congratulations. Gojo Satoru, alright? JJK spoilers. Non-binary, male-ish. Alright, I go by any pronouns. Okay, I'm gonna call you us. No, fair enough. I am me. Yep, good outlook. Non-binary. I like non-binary. Bigender is both at once. How does that work? I don't understand how that works. Isn't bigender just both? I mean, I don't know. NB non-binary, no cargo plane. Oh, hi. Yeah, exactly. It's already in Okeanos. Still, yeah, that really sucks. Gender's a performance. Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway? Fair enough. No thanks. This was an optional. You didn't have to answer this, but thank you, I guess. Demigirl, alright. Oberon, well, alright. FGO, I'm sorry. Gender fluid, I think, alright. SpaceX, thank you, Elon. 4 different genders, fair enough. Other, I mean, again, you didn't have to answer if you didn't want to. I don't know, to be honest, I just like tits. You know what? I understand. That works for me. I think it is that you associate with both cultural genders. Alright, I mean, I'm far be it from me to judge anybody on anything. I literally just do not know or understand. Please don't kill me, YouTube. I am dumb and stupid. One of the options should have been that nurse from Bible Black. I don't know what gender she is, but she's not okay. Alright. So the next question I asked the community was, how did you find out about FGO? Right? And most people who took this answered the gender question. Most people who
brothers and non-binary equals this me and my friends.
Hell yeah. How did you find out about FGO? You know, decent question. I should have added more options for this, but I really didn't know where to go with it. So I had my base set. So, number 1 is I'm a longtime Fate fan, which, I mean, I figured that's what most people are going to be when they... if you're going to get into a mobile game for a franchise, normally you already have some familiarity with the franchise. Me, I'm in the red category here with friends. I had a friend who introduced me to this hellhole. So yeah, 441, 18%. Social media. You know, maybe you saw somebody talking about it, got into it from that. A lot of different ways you can do that. Green is content creators or streamers. Sometimes you come across, like, I don't know, Plushie, Mist, a bunch of other people. You get into it like that. Pornography. This is one I added in here because, you know.
Long time Fate fan equals arrogant enjoyer.
I don't know. Well, that's the thing. I don't know how many people found out about it from pornography, but I'm pretty sure that maybe it was a gateway for a lot of people. It was one of those ones where, like, they knew about Fate before. Maybe they were a fan of Fate.
I was watching friends do gacha and they got me into it, the game, and then we never spoke again.
I wouldn't speak to the person who got me into Fate either. Actually, I know him. I've not talked to him in a long time. Good guy. Yeah, 127%... Sorry, 127 people are honest. 5.4%. This is why you don't do pornography. I mean, I don't do pornography because I don't like pictures being taken of me. Technically, the original VN isn't a rogue, therefore pornography. Accurate. Everyone's lying. Alright, and so now we go through the other options. Brother, all of the above, anime. Fan art, a goat I know won't stop talking about it. That was Deja. FGO AMVs plus first... Are there FGO AMVs? I've not seen AMVs since Naruto. Like, AMVs are something I've not, like, seen anything made of since, like the Linkin Park Naruto AMVs.
You should do a consensus about the best FGO doujin klidge.
You know what? That would be interesting. I don't know if I want to do that, though. That's a lot. I'd have to go through and, like, find what are the best ones. Yeah, dangerous answers. I haven't heard that term in a decade. That one Nemo Dojin for sure. What do you mean? Excuse me? Ban everyone that says Onkoman. Yep. Astolfo x Astolfo. Someone rated characters by their dojins. You know what? That's a really fun idea. I should steal that. Top 10 fake characters based on how good the hentai is of them. Unfortunately, that puts MASH at, like, the very bottom. everybody, like, fucking... I can't say Mash is a good FGO character, or a good character then, because she's only in exclusively NTR dojins. It's fucked up. I don't understand. She has banger non-NTR dojins? Yeah, she does. The one that she gets for every 15 NTR ones that she gets. It's fucked. How's it going, Red? Anyway, let's continue. Was a Fate fan, but heard of FGO specifically from a YouTube video. Saw fan art of Eskander in a teacher outfit and realized that I liked men. And heard he was in FGO, which was only JP, and saw the game was coming to NA. You know what? That's amazing. I love the idea that you realize that you're gay because of Eskander, because that's canon. That's actual, that's a straight up Fate reference. This was submitted by waiver. Alright. Web novel. Alright. Arjuna. Alright, cool. Understandable. Was looking for a new gacha. Why would you ever do that to yourself? Got into Fate. Search for games.
That only make Hangshou text me with.
Hey, you're talking about Onko Man.
Literally just Arjuna.
I mean, yeah. I actually got one of my friends to be an FGO YouTuber's Twitch mod thanks to dragging him into FGO Hell. Hell yeah. Got into Fate, searched for games, and FGO popped up. Fair enough. Decided to watch Unlimited Blade Works 4 years ago, and Tight Moon has consumed my life. Alright. Looking up Robin Hood portrayals. You've gotten to FGO because you looked up Robin Hood. AMVs in YouTube. Looked at fight scenes and went into this hell. Undernight to Melty Blood to Tsukihime to Fate. I'm surprised you were able to get into Fate at all given that fucking lineup. Jesus. Actually, Melty Blood's cool. Google search for the word saber. A clip of Mashu saying senpai from one of the first FGO summer TVCMs. Fair enough. Although I first saw it on a dojin, I was aware of Fate in general due to the Mudaya bot in Discord. The what? If I didn't get into Fate because of the six-pack and tight archer, then Eskander certainly would have gotten me into this hell. Fair enough. Funniest part about this guy is that he wouldn't touch FGO with a 10-foot pole because I first told him about the Aprilia event. Well, yeah. All of the above. Yeah, okay. I downloaded random mobile games until I found one that I liked. Why would you do that to yourself? Bargist. I saw Giles free a child from the hands of a psychopath and then unfree the child. That's how you found out about FGO? Got Fate Extra when I was 7. Damn. Watched Apocrypha, got YouTube ad for FGO afterwards. Fair enough. Algorithms work. Legit, I started because of Padaru and then grew out of Nero.
Equals but are abnormal activities.
Look, I don't look up Bara dojins. Y'all can do your own thing with your Bara dojins. I don't look up Bara dojins. Friends and pornography. Alright. I do. Well, I said, you can. I'm not going to. Just found it in the App Store. Does this game get recommended to people? Like, I've... Not until... It's weird to me to think that you're just going through your daily life and you find an ad for FGO. I am deep in the FGO hell and I've never seen like an ad for it anywhere. If you play Reverse 1999, they recommend FGO. Damn. I'm stuck in FGO for 5 years. Help. Nope. The anime. Which one? Fan art, but not porn. LMAO, you just fucking know porn is going to be a huge percentage. Yep. Roblox game. Excuse me? Otaku USA ad. Otaku USA ad. I started reading FGO dojins. It started popping up everywhere. Do you read your dojins without, like, safe search on? Not safe search. What's it called? Incognito? You're a braver man than I, if that's the case. Picked up the game, rolled Babbage, and fell in love with such a handsome physique. Damn. Yowie fan art. I'm glad you're honest. Combinations of options A, B, and E. Pornography being an option is crazy even if anonymous. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
That one time
from another type.
Explanation vid from GIK.
Yeah, Giga kind of fucked up a lot of stuff with that, didn't he? I want to say that Fate is not as complicated as we all make it out to be. It seems kind of jumbled. From another Type Moon game called Melty Blood Type Lumina. Porn and just memes and shit. Okay, AMV. All right, a neat mobile game with battle. A neat mobile game, the Battle Cat. What is Battle Cats? What is Battle Cats, guys? What's up, Tig? I don't know what Battle Cats are. What is a Battle Cats? Cats, thank you. It's a game, duh. Awesome. Mobile game. It had FSN crossover. How do you have an FSN crossover if it's about cats?
It me.
Cat fighting. It's me. A neat mobile game. Mate, you got Fate brain rot. It's not complicated to you. No, it's not complicated. Saber Lion. It's been a ridiculous amount of money to get Melusine. I got her MP1 though. Hell yeah. Alright. Searching anime games on the App Store. I'm not clicking that. Oh, I can scroll. Oh, okay. What the fuck is this? I'm not clicking. I can actually hover over it and it shows up. The only place I've ever seen those exact cats is in, like, Kaizo Mario. That's a real thing?
Milk, man, I love the past.
Milk, man, I love klidge. I would make hats if that said that, if Crony didn't already do it. You've seen that cat, in Kaizo stuff. The Japanese love that cat. Alright. Moving on. A Calafina, I don't know what that means. Family members. A family member got you into Fate? Alright. So on the App Store, decided to try it. Found randomly on the App Store. I read a fanfic on FGO and got interested, so I started playing it. I watched Fate Zero and was like, oh, that's cool, and found this hell game. Searched up Fate on the App Store and fell down the rabbit hole. I'm sorry. Just getting into Fate and decided to read it. Whoops. I honestly don't even remember. That's bad. 2023 Memorial Movie. Fair. I'm a history teacher. I understand. I do not remember. I heard Battle Cats and thought that what does He-Man's mount have to do with FGO? Going back to square one sucks and it's... Yeah, it does. Watched Unlimited Blade Works in F-Zero right before FGO came to NA. Tried out randomly one day because of why not. Damn, that sucks. I don't remember, but probably through the internet somewhere or another. I would imagine so. Figure collecting. You know what? That's valid. BB. Alright. My BF got me into the game and then the anime. Un amigo pendejo. That's great. Doesn't that just mean my friend is an asshole? Doesn't that just mean my friend's an asshole?
Pain and suffering await you.
Shadow Arwing, thank you for the
Please be
resub
allowed.
for 11 months. Almost at that 1 year. Welcome back, glad to have you back. Alright, that's great. I knew about oh god, this is a long one. I knew about Fate from illustrations of Ashia Doman. Thus, I would like to say that my relationship with Doman is of a husband and wife. Doman is my wife. The first time I saw Doman, I was at first confused because of their very weird appearance, and I thought that it was very strange. Eventually, I decided to play the game because I found it to be unique compared to most of the designs I've seen out of FGO. Alright. Google Play Store. My ex Tangina Putania. Doesn't that just mean my ex is a whore? Isn't that what that means? Whatever. I Forger. Unlimited Blade Works collab with Battle Cats. Huh? All. And Ian, that's my motherfucking whore. Sauce, I'm from the Philippines. Hell yeah. Shout out. Alright. Historical or mythology figures. Tight Moon fan before FGO, but not long enough to be a longtime fan. You can just click on this. It's okay. Okay, here's another longer one. I found Unlimited Blade Works on Watch Mojo. Watched it and learned about the first FGO movie, watched it, and then got into the game in August of 2019. Watch Mojo still makes things as far as 2019? Damn. With some hiatuses here and there, but I've been trying pretty hard to consistently play it this year. Alright, fair enough. Watch Mojo, who the fuck are... Watch Mojo was the original, like, top 10 channel. Watch Mojo was... They, like, did all of that shit. They're the reason why top 10s even exist on YouTube in the way that they do. Those guys, like, put a corner on the market. Alright, anime and memes. I knew about Melty Blood, watched a Kara no Kyokai movie, then saw Shiki gameplay in FGO. Okay. Shiki is a good reason to get into FGO. Yeah. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and this is the top 10 video. This is the top 10 video of top 10 anime girl asses in Fate Grand Order. Number 1, Space Ishtar. Alright. A sudden interest in a character brought me. Understandable. Was forced to join and fell asleep playing until Welfare Nagao Kage Tour released in JP, and then I truly started enjoying. Honestly, I get it. Saw an ad for FGO, stumbled into it by accident. Fate Grand Order, Absolute Demonic Front, Babylonia. Yes! After watching another Fate-related series, Ascension 2 art fan... Wait, what the fuck? ASC2 art fanfic. What is ASC2? Am I stupid? Oh, ASCII fan art. ASCII. You're right. I'm fucking stupid. I never see it in all caps. Okay, yeah, I'm dumb as hell. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Got really into Arthurian. Number 1 is Nitocris. The number 1's Zenobia. Nitocris number 2. Got really into Arthuria prior. What the fuck is this spelling? You guys can see this. Arthuriana prior to playing in FGO and got really into Bedivere. You know what? I get it. Played Mugen and saw some fucker named Saber and thought they look cool. What are they from? I'm sorry. Anime figures. Looking through the App Store while bored. Yeah, right? I think they're trying to say Artoria, or like or Altria, or however the fuck they want to pronounce her. Yeah. Alright. And now, for another part of this, that one of my more favorite questions. I might actually have to whip out the spreadsheet for this. And that is, if you could add one feature to the game, what would it be? Now, as you may imagine, people had a lot of things to say. By that, I mean it's mostly people saying auto battle, story replay, and better pity. That's the majority of answers. So let's take a look. Auto battle, story replay, auto farm, better pities, NP skip, auto battle, sex, not available, boss replay, autoplay. A lot of those. Better pity system, more costumes, sex, bond 10 lines, skip NP button, better pity system, replayable story battles. Skip NP, I don't know, auto farming, 4-star pit. Yeah, please, this one. This one, please. Better replayable bosses, repeatable bosses, replay bosses, better pity, story replay, auto farming, skip NP. Servant trading. I've seen this one tossed around a couple of times. People want the ability to, like, give their servants to another player. I don't particularly like that idea. Cumulative pity, like a mileage system? Yeah, adopt the Nikkei system. Every gacha game should adopt the Nikkei system. It's perfect. It's a perfect way to do pity. Alright. That just canonizes NTR dojins? Pretty much. Alright. What's up, Will Lot? How's it going? Reruns. Pity for 4 stars. NP skip animation. More of that. Permanent Grail fronts. That, you know what? I would kind of like it. I would kind of like that. More bond lines. I agree. Better pity system. Auto farm. Honestly, this one's a weird one. But okay. If you don't know what this is supposed to, like, entail, in Azure Lane, you can save up, like, some of your in-game currency and buy a wedding ring and marry a character, and then they get special lines for you, and I think they get like a buff like some kind of like buff bonus. Some of them get special costumes too, like an actual like wedding dress. Yeah, not all of them, but some of them do. And I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not going to anticipate that out of FGO. And yes, and you can marry multiple people in Azure Lane. Let me get these music.
Azure Lane note system is goated. It shows that you really like them. They also get skin.
They sometimes get skins. Not every character has a wedding skin.
Let's hope we can marry the children.
Well, you can in Azure Lane, so I can only imagine that Fate would, if they added this, they'd follow suit. Now, I actually really like this idea. I think that's one of the cooler things that's in Azure Lane.
This question in a nutshell
is the marriage thing.
Actual battle, auto farm, anti-skip, sex.
Yes. So what they should do to do this is introduce, like for a Valentine's Day or a June, you could do a June bride. You could easily do a June bride marriage thing where you introduce the system.
Sometimes, but they add skins periodically more than FGO adds spiritual dresses.
That's true. And then you give the ring. They probably make it like grails though. It's pretty hard to get, which is understandable. Or you can just buy it in the shop, because I think you can do that in Azure Lane. Just get the ring, you give it to the character, make the event so that, like, I don't know, 10 random females get it, and then for White Day, 10 random males get it. Like, do a popularity poll. They all get, like, their, like, a wedding costume, and you can marry them. And, like, have some of the characters that are, like, canonically married, like, get costumes for themselves. So, like, you can have Kriemhild and Siegfried get their costumes together. I mean, that'd be a great...
Valentine's, they can make it like a marriage booth and replace those with a chocolate giving.
That would be a great idea. Do something like that. Like, I think that that's something that they could do, and it would be really fun. It would just kind of really have to depend on, I don't know, that could be that they can't do that, because Azure Lane has a copyright on it. on that on like an oath system like that, which maybe they do. If that's the case, they'd have to. I don't know if Fate would want to pay the royalties for that. Percy in a wedding dress, I would love that. Imagine Astolfo in a wedding dress. I'm sure you can find lots of documentation with that. But yeah, no, I would love... there's a whole event based around this that could work. And, I mean, fuck it. MASH has a wedding outfit. Like, this is a realistic thing that could happen. This one should have happened 8 fucking years ago. Cloud saves. Oh, also, that would be that wedding event would be a perfect time to add Tomoe's husband. Help Happy create 100 wedding dress. See, it's perfect. We have the characters set up for this event. Like, we all know who could show up for this shit. Virgin other games, you can marry your waifus. Chad Nikke. Yeah, you do just fuck a lot of the characters. Like, you just straight up have sex with Mary at the end of her summer outfit, or her summer, bond. Anyway, yeah, cloud saves. Cloud saves would be great, because losing an account is very easy for a mobile game.
Here is our wedding system. Just ignore I'm crying in the corner.
Oh yeah, no, they would, well, yeah. They could add those characters in like that. Imagine marrying your favorite FGO waifu and get a special husband-wife dialogue. I mean, they do that with Azure Lane, I'm pretty sure. They could do that. I need to get this Nikke. It's great. Nikke's one of the best ones on the market. Marriage event with Saberlot as the antagonist. Yes. Make a Nikke tier list of best sex scenes. We don't actually get scenes yet. Okay. Let's keep looking. Sweep. I don't know what you're supposed to mean by that. NP animation skip, repeatable story, bosses trading, sex scenes, SR pity, email account linking, account binding, auto farm, replayable story fights, 4-star pity, auto. A reasonable pity system, yeah. Voice story. Look, okay. This is one I would love. And it's not out of the realm of possibility that they do this. I mean, Nikke does a voice story. We did a Nikke. No, we did a design tier. Yeah, we can do a waifu tier list for Nikke at some point. Voice story would be cool. The issue is that it's a full visual novel. Except it's a full visual novel for each Lost Belt, each part of the story. That's so much. That's so much. It's like, it's too much. Nikke can get away with it because Nikke's story sections are relatively short. But because it's short, it allows you to be able to, like... They can have lots of those just kind of like spattered around. But yeah, it's impossible. I would love it, but it's impossible. Better pity system. PvP would be terrible in this game. Sex, auto farm, dual noble phantasms. I love this idea. Dual noble phantasms would be great. Like if you're using 2 characters that have some connection. Like, if you have Melt and Lip, you can use them together to do their, what's it called, like, Virgin Beam. I still haven't given up on that burst, and I will, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Eventually, but not right now. Maybe I do just a really long stream for New Year's, and we do it then. Oath system is the marriage system.
Now, after playing Genshin and Nikke and the Path to Nowhere main stories not being voiced makes Sui less impactful?
I'll try and make a video with everyone. If you can, that'd be great. You just wait for that day. If you do it, if you do that, I will do it. Account bind system, yes. Exchange lower rarity skill gems for higher ones and vice versa. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. They would have to go one way or the other, though, I think. It would have to be that you can use the big ones to make the smaller ones. Like, do like a breakdown. Otherwise, it just defeats the purpose of farming at all, which they're not going to do. Pity carrying over to other limited band. Yeah, okay. The better pity system. Yeah. Replayable story mission. Sex after Bond 10. No, it should be sex after Bond 15, because then you've really earned it. Copy trading. Still don't like that idea. Free 1 zillion Sane Course button. The feature I want is auto farming. A way to obtain servant coins. Yeah, that'd be great. A type of tower where you can see how far your account can go with every servant in CE only being used to tell the servant gets knocked out at the end of the month, rewards get distributed, and a special shop opens to trade in your points earned from... Okay, so... I'm going to bring up Nikkei again. Nikkei has this system. They have the tower. Which is that you can only use certain characters from certain manufacturers. And you can do your class tower. And it's great. It's really, really great. You get a lot of good stuff for it. You can get tickets by doing it. They give a lot of gems for doing that in Nikkei. It's great. Yeah, this is something that they could add really well. Just call it like the tower simulation or something like that. And I don't know. Make it like a different you could easily make that a different challenge every month. Be it like, this month you can only use Japanese servants. This month you can only use male servants. This month you can only use 3 to 4, like 1 to 3 star servants. That's a great idea, actually. Because there's a lot you could do with that that'd be really fun. Like, genuinely, that's a brilliant idea for FGO. I would think that the best way that you could do that is if you actually treat it like a proper tower event, which is that you can only do so many times a day, like, so you don't like you can't just like burn through maximum all the way up. But I feel like there's a lot of things that you could do with that to you know, there's a lot of interesting concepts you could do with that. Someday I'll get a pilgrim from the pilgrim mold. Fuck no, you won't. The pilgrim molds fucking suck. I only get blues out of those, and it sucks ass. 10 floors. No, it would be based on how many dudes you have in your account. Like a proper tower event. So if it's like you can only use Japanese servants.
FGO isn't about having fun, klidge.
It could be though. Just have it be like, yeah, you can only use Japanese servants, and then they're on cooldown for 12 hours. Well, yeah, no, the gems in Nikkei are scams. That's why we call them scam gems. God, I love Snow White. Okay, higher bond than 15. They will do this eventually. Revamped bond system plus bond CE. I agree that needs to happen. More animation updates, for fuck's sake. Yep. The ability to access older content through the Rare Prism shop, that would be very nice. I don't know. Soft pity. No idea. Therapy. Yep. Revamp bond CEs. Add weekly bosses made from previous bosses like Orc, Karanos, or Argent Altar, and let them large amount of mats. Yeah, put this in the tower. Put this in the tower. Okay, so let me explain how that tower works a little bit better. It goes by floor, you go up 5 floors, and every 5 floors there's a boss on the 5th floor. There's a mini-boss on the 5th floor, and then a main boss on the 10th floor. And you get a better reward for beating the mini-boss, and then a better reward for beating the main boss. And so you could just do that. You could just have, like, previous, like, content be like, you need to clear this with these people. Like, there's a lot you can do with that. And we can check out more of this stuff later. Alright. Next question. If you could remove one character from the game, who would it be? Or Weren't there like 2 events? Like, yeah, no, the tower events are a thing. I'm just saying if they added a permanent tower that was like the monthly tower. Alright. None. Columbus. Chloe. Not available. Columbus. No one. Eric Bloodaxe. None. Columbus. Doman. Nero. Astolfo. Castoria. This is one I think a lot of people want removed, not because they dislike her, but because she breaks the game. I know this was Plushie's pick when I talked to him during the podcast. FGO has so much potential to be even more amazing, but sadly the world is run by money. I feel, I don't know. It's hard to say what's going to happen with FGO. I don't believe they're going to do an end of service thing yet, considering how much money they're making. But we'll see. I personally still like the idea of only using each servant once, and when they get knocked out, you can't use them till the tower is done. Pre-planning each floor and then theory crafting could be super fun. It could be. I need to find this Doma guy. I just want to talk. It was between Castoria and Mash for me. No, Matt... You just don't like Mash. You just are mad that the game gave us a perfect waifu. FGO is too big to die at this point. Bet. FGO Nuzlocke. That would be an interesting idea. Kiyohime, Wangina, Liz, Steno, Geronimo, Columbus, Mash. Fuck this guy. Dash. Who's this? See, people... There's a guy who responded with, like, question marks for a lot of these, and other people just, like, leave dots because they don't want to, like, answer it. These are optional questions, dickheads. You don't have to answer these. Wu Zhe Shen, Columbus, Gilgamesh, Scheherazade. Nun, Raiko, Musashi, Blackbeard, Morgan, Giles, Jill DeRay, Thomas Edison, Kiara, Muramasa, Britomart. What the fuck? That is the weirdest one we've seen yet. Why Britomart? Like, for most of these other ones I've seen, I'm like, okay, I can kind of get it. I kind of get it. The fuck did Britomart do to you? Anyway, Doman, nobody, I don't know, Fergus, Chloe, Jason, Fion, Castoria. Damn. Well, I have good news for you. Do big titty men scare you? It scares a lot of people. People are afraid of embracing the fact that Bara exists because it might awaken something within them. Anyway, Jason, Fion, Castoria, Phantom, Sieg, Maeve, Mephistopheles, Super Bunyan. I've heard such bad things about Super Bunyan. A lot of people dislike Castoria, not because of her character, but because she's overpowered. And that if you have Castoria, you can just essentially scam the game. Like, she's a character that you need on your account if you want to just, you know, win. So it's more of a, I want her gone, not because I dislike her, but because I find her to be overpowered to a point where it's annoying. Like, who gives a shit about challenging content? You have Castoria. Castoria stance will get you. Watch it. I'm not dissing her. I'm speaking the truth. Just don't use her. It's not enough that people don't use her. It's that they have to find. It's that they shouldn't be allowed to, is what people believe. Anyway, Super Bunyan. Apparently, according to some people, it just takes Bunyan's character and ruins it. That's to be seen. We get that event in about, like, 3 months. Oh, speaking of that event, Mary Anning will be on the free-to-play gacha for this upcoming Nemo Christmas event. So, if all of you guys want a perfect girl failure, lesbian, 1-star character, go grab her. I know I need to get 4 more copies of her, so we'll be doing that on Wednesday. Osakabe Hime, Chloe, Oberon, Ibuki, no one, I don't know, Arjuna. Blackbeard, I wouldn't, Ishtar, Jill DeRay, Castor, none, Castoria, Phantom of the Opera, Ilya. Like, for the most part, I understand these. Like, why some of these people, like, some of these characters are, like, kind of controversial, or they're really strong. Ibuki's kind of a weird one, but people hate Raida art, so I get it. But then still, like, where is she? Fuck, did Britomart do? And yes, this is the time when I normally stream. Like, I know that Britomart was the, was, like, controversial because she was the, like, last character to be introduced for... Like, the last character to be introduced last year, and people were pissy about that and threw piss fits. I mean, she's not, like... I don't know. That's one I don't understand. Banana wasn't Raida. Did I say Ibaraki? I meant Ibuki. They're mad she didn't stay a cool mecha. Go fuck yourself. That's what I say to you. It's gonna be the armor thing? I think that... Look, poor mecha enjoyers suck a fucking fart out of my ass. You have Babbage and you ignore him. You got Tometomo and you would basically ignore him. It's like, y'all are like fucking Mega Man fans. You get games, you get things, and then you just ignore them because you want the same thing that you got before. You just want. You don't actually want anything, you just want. Get over yourselves. There's plenty of mecha shit, you're just fucking jaded. Anyway. Arjuna, Blackbeard, I wouldn't weird did these. Eric Bloodaxe, no one. Mephistopheles, Jack the Ripper, Barrel Gut. Alright, fair enough. Jack the Ripper again, Castor Giles, Melusine, Castor Giles, Roland, Abigail Williams, Kama, Kiyohime, Jekyll and Hyde, Steno, Artemis, Summer... I like how a lot of these are just lolis. Amakusa Shiro, Fergus. Why Fergus? No, I understand Amakusa. Amakusa is annoying as a character. Amakusa just kind of sucks. Like, he's annoying, they use him as a plot device, and I don't know, his motivation of, I want the Grail, because I want to change things, is stupid, and dumb, and never really fleshed out. I don't like it. Let me rephrase that. It's not fleshed out in a way that I give a fuck about him. Fergus because of Agartha. Is that it? Chloe's pretty popular in this shit. I mean, well, people don't like Chloe. I saw somebody was very upset with the poll results having anything to do with Artoria. Somebody was claiming I was rigging the poll because Ace got fucking third. It's like, that's bullshit. This is fake. Like, I don't know, man. Hate to tell you, but people like her. Would you believe it? Can you believe it, guys? A saber face. People like him. Salome is another really weird one. Like, why? Morgan, alright. Cuckoo is... I feel like people aren't upset with... I feel like people aren't reading Lost Belt 7 yet to make that. They just don't like her design. Barrel. Castor.
Oberon, cause they create a problem 就是 and salvage themselves by telling us to roll for him.
I mean, pretty much.
Chloe KS bait for the worst kind of whip.
She is. Castor. I'm assuming this was supposed to be Castor, not like Castoria. Who doesn't like her design? I don't know. The people who like Chloe. Because, I mean, fucking... If you want to think about it, Cuckoo is the antithesis of Chloe. She's everything that Chloe isn't. Columbus, Emiya, based. Archetype Earth, Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, half of the Dioscuri. We just need the one. And then there's more in these sheets, but we're gonna move on for now. If you could add one character to FGO, historical or otherwise, who would it be? Now, Ace was the biggest scam they made, or the anniversary Summer Morgan scam. I mean, y'all, everybody says that. Everyone is like, she's a scam servant because it's just another Summer servant, but it's just like, yeah, who gives a fuck? Who genuinely, who gives a fuck? Again, this is Fate fans feeling entitled. That's all that it is that it's Fate fans who are entitled. It's like, I deserved to have Olga. I deserved it. What'd you do to deserve it? I deserved it. I don't know. Fucking weep. Cry, even. Alright, first response. Yasuke, I agree. Sun Wukong, Jesus, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. He was mentioned in the most recent summer, though. Or not summer, fucking Christmas. Any Philippine... We'll get to that. Jesus. Abe no Seimei. I'm excited for him. Patrocles. Spelled incorrectly, I'm pretty sure. But yes. Genghis Khan. Alko Aozaki. Isn't Alko the blue-haired one? Jesus is going to make a big fuss between... They were never going to add Jesus. They know better. They may add a character who's like akin to Jesus or like a conduit of Jesus, but they will never actually add Jesus. They know that would cause too much of an issue. Red-haired, the blue-haired time magic. Not brown girl from Mahoy. Guys, fuck all of you. I'm not. Y'all are not helpful. Hey, how's it going? Long time no see. She's the red-haired one. Got it. Seal is blue hair. Got it. I want Guan Yu. I would love Guan Yu. Alright. George Washington. Ned Kelly. Jose Rizal. Abraham Lincoln. Zeus. I've seen what they did to Zeus, and I did not care for it. It was such a fucking...
Jesus becomes a MILF to see the reactions.
That would be crazy. I'm gonna put a poll in my chat. Do you like Zeus's FGO design? Which one? His main one. Not his mecha body, his, like, human design. The one that we would summon. The one that we would actually summon. No, his spaceship version would be like his Noble Phantasm. But, like, the one that we would actually summon. You know what I'm talking about. Because it's Tengen Tompa Great Pantheon.
Yum.
I don't give a fuck about his man titties. The rest of him is boring. Alright, Genghis Khan again. Kamazotes. Anniversary servant incoming. Shaka Zulu. Seal. Miyamoto Iori. I would honestly love Iori. Moses. They could. See, Moses is one of those ones who has a Fate design. He has a design. I just don't know if they would actually add him in. because it might be controversial. Because Moses and Ramses have... Not Ramses, fucking... I mean, I guess he is Ramses. Fucking Ozymandias, like, have a thing. Dual event with Moses and Noah? It'd be interesting. We already have no... Okay. There's a difference. There is a difference between Noah and Moses. Moses is much more of a central figure in... I want to say it's Judaism. As opposed to Noah, who's just like... That's just a story. Moses is a much more important figure, which is maybe why they've not actually properly added him in. We have Martha. Martha is a footnote character in the Bible. Moses is a very significant character in the Bible. I'm not saying it's impossible, I just think it's unlikely. Who's Mewindo? I don't know who Mewindo is. It wouldn't be Jesus level, but it would be very controversial. Alright, what is... Let me see. I don't know who Mewindo is. Oh, he looks cool. The Window Epic is a oral tale from the Congo, told by the Nyanga people. Origins and creation of the Mowindo epic are mostly unknown since the story is passed down orally. Okay, so he's a Congo hero. Honestly, I'm down for it. Sounds cool. Amaterasu, interesting. Not available. Sure, you didn't have to answer this, but I guess. Simon Bolivar, I agree. They'd be awesome. George Washington would be cool. Dante Alighieri. I mean, I hope that they add Dante and just make him a little bitch. I hope that's what they do. Because historically, he wasn't exactly like... He would be a 1 or 2 star caster for sure. Because, yeah, Dante, he was just a fanfic writer, essentially. The entire modern perception of what hell is to the Western mind, he invented because he had, like, a fucking trip. And ever since, that's what it is. The hell's not like that in the Bible, in case anyone was, you know, gaslit by Dante. Dante's NP is that he writes a story where he's the Chad and his opponent's burning in hell. Exactly. He'd be pals with John Alter, and so they would gender bend him. Just created a new account in my first 4 stars. Tamamo Cat, is she good or is she she is niche. She's good, but she's niche. She's hard to work with. But, I mean, I love Tamamo Cat. Obviously, I mean, I use her as my talking mascot next to the little goat boy. Dante just puts his political opponents into the deepest pits of hell. Coincidence? Not at all. Yeah, she's a decent start. She won't carry you like Herc will, but she is good. Honestly, any Berserker in the early game is good. Dante, but it's actually Beatrice we summon, that'd be great. Yasuke again. Olga of Kiev, yes, please. Arsene Lupin.
I'm the goat.
Pancho Villa, that'd
I'm
be
the
cool.
best servant in the game. Level me up and grill me, you won't regret it.
It's true.
Yes, I'm good. None of this niche nonsense. I'm good wife.
Yeah, don't trust her. Pancho Villa. Loki. We'll get Loki eventually, I think. Dom Pedro II. Archimedes. He's never getting in. He's never getting in. I hate to break it to all of you Archimedes stans. His ass is never getting in. Angry Math Man. Yep, he's never getting in. Not until Liz is dead will he come. Hong Tua. I don't know who Hong Tua is. Me. Me. Absolute legend wrote that. Another dash. Again, you could have skipped this. Alcides. Probably not ever gonna get in either, but he'd be cool. The Brothers Grimm, I would love that. Izanagi would be cool. Aphrodite would be really cool. Alco would be super cool. Hitler. I don't understand you people. So I want y'all to know this because I was curious at the end of the census. I looked up how many times Hitler was submitted into this census as the character who people want. Now, his name comes up 4 times in the spreadsheet. It comes up 3 times as people wanting him. One person specifying that they want him to be a writer, meaning that they've given this some thought. And another time being the person who did the failed assassination attempt on Hitler, so his name popped up there. Can I ask you a question to whoever wrote this? Why? Why is that something that you want? Follow-up question. Why are you watching my content when it clearly says that this is made for 18+ people and you're clearly a 14-year-old? And why do you want to be edgy? Those are my 3 questions for you if you submitted this. I'm calling you a toddler. You're underage and shouldn't be watching this. And if you're not underage and you still say that, you need to check yourself into a mental hospital because you're brain dead. Anyway, moving on. Baba Yaga. Ned Kelly. Baba Yaga I want so bad. Ned Kelly want so bad. Dante Alighieri again. Simo Haya. I would love Simo Haya. The issue with Simo Haya is that he's too recent.
They are an edgy beach boy.
Genuinely, people who are putting that in are edgy or think that they're funny. That's all it is. It's high schooler angst, and it needs to not be. It needs to not be in my chat room ever. And by the way, I know that's somebody who watches the streams who put that one. Either watches the streams or is in the Discord, because this is within the first 44 votes before this went onto the Twitter. So somebody in here posted that. And if that's the case, stop watching my content. I don't want you here. You're not funny. You're not cute. You're not edgy. You're not anything. You are below all of us. Which is saying something because we're anime fans. It's got to feel really bad. Alright. Yeah, Simo Haya would be cool because he's, you know, one of the most renowned snipers on the planet. He's going low tier god. It takes a lot to tell me not to tell them to, you know, turn yourself into a goddamn prism. Be a green one too. Actually, you're not even worth a green prism. Your ass is fucking QP. Get bronze, dickhead. Yeah, Simo Haya is cool. I would love him. He's too recent, though. I would love it, though. Perseus. We will get a Perseus eventually.
These appear in random order. If not, mine should have been higher.
This is not random order. And I know that this... Okay. I know that that one showed up as, I believe, the 44th person who submitted it.
And summon yourself.
Because it's not random in the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is based on time of submission. So I know you're here, and I know you're hearing me tell you to, you know, do terrible things to yourself. I hope to God it was just a joke in poor taste. That doesn't change it was still that a joke in poor taste. Perseus would be cool.
Commit a martyr, the Mad Lord.
Augustus is not clear enough. There's so many goddamn Augustuses. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, he will eventually. Sita, never gonna happen. Summer Erish, never gonna happen. Solomon, he's dead. Date Masamune, that would be interesting. It would be cool if Date Masamune showed up. I don't think that he will. Who would he be? See, I was initially thinking that Date Masamune would show up as, like, Shinji. Know what I mean? It has to be somebody who's the who's like the opposite of Muramasa. Issei could be. Issei's not a bad one. The issue is that Date Masamune is like technically evil, quote unquote. Isn't he? Aren't Masamune's like the evil blades?
King
Harold of Norway? That would be cool. Muramasa's the bad one? Okay. Masamune good. If Masamune's good, then why did he make the sword that killed Aerith? If I would have known about this list, I would have put Zoro of Frederic Francois Chopin. Or Frederic Francois Chopin. That would be interesting. And our quest is to break Destiny to reunite Cedo. I mean, we could do that. Cao Cao, eventually. Guan Yu. Okay. How do you pronounce this?
Pain and suffering.
How do you pronounce this
await
name?
you.
A whole year with the funny goat man. Klidge go Chad, Klidge go Chad, Klidge go Chad, Klidge go Chad, Klidge go Chad.
DJ Squidley. Thank you for the 12 months. Congratulations on the 1 year of Funny Goat Man. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. Try to shout like crow. I'm saying cow cow, cocoa, cacao, cow cow. It's not cow cow. I know for a fact it's not cow cow.
It's pronounced cow cow. Tammy pronounced cow cow correctly.
I guess it's cow cow. Tammy's Chinese. Okay, you know what? Somebody get his name from Wikipedia. Get his name from Wikipedia. Get the Chinese characters and make Tammy say that, because she should be able to. Alright, somebody plug that into Tammy. Yeah, Tammy is Chinese. Much like in real life.
Cao Cao. Cao Cao.
Alright. There we go. Cao Cao. I thought she's Jap. No, Tammy's always been Chinese. Even in history, Tammy is Chinese. She's Chinese, and then she goes to India, then she goes back to China, and then she goes to Japan, and then she dies. She gets put into a rock, but she's free now.
1 2 3 4 5.
See? Chinese. Okay. Guan Yu, Robert the Bruce. Xiao Xiao or something, yeah. Goku! That'd be cool.
AHH after several thousand years, I'm free. It's time to conquer the earth.
You fucking Rita Repulsa? Nostradamus. Hua Mulan. Okay. Bismarck, Persephone. Bismarck would actually be kind of interesting. Niroru Kidal. I don't know who that is.
So I am a live servant.
Technically speaking, no, but yes. Okay, first result, okay. Is a supernatural being in Indonesian folklore. She is the queen of the Southern Sea in Sundanese and Javanese mythology. Interesting, okay.
Play Ultra Instinct theme Kappa.
No, see, what you need to do, Tam, is you need to say, Alexa, play... You need to say, Alexa, play Ultra Instinct theme. Full volume. It has to be, hey, Alexa. The way it actually triggers people's stuff. Alright, Kane, Pancho Villa, Uther Pendragon, Boudica Avenger. God, please. I don't think we're going to get Uther. I feel like we would have gotten Uther already. It would be very funny, though, if we got Uther, and it's just, like, a really shittily photoshopped
Taking
beard
over the
onto,
world, starting with Britain.
It'd be really funny if they just, like, shittily photoshopped a beard onto Arthur. Orpheus. Honda Tadakatsu, okay. Uther, Simo Haya, Luis de Camoes, Porifero Diaz, Ned Kelly, Woodwa. Ooh. That'd be interesting, okay. John Henry, Hades, Nicholas Flamel, Tono Shiki, God no. Diogenes, I would adore that. Tamamo Aria, I'd also adore that. I saw a Twitter post of somebody being like, look, I played through every route of Fate Samurai Remnant, and I still don't know what the fuck Tamamo Aria's deal is. And it's true. Aria is, like, such a weird part of that game. Like, she doesn't really serve a purpose, she's just, like, kind of there. Like...
Adaria with the mustache.
Yeah, Artoria with the what's her name? Altera Santa mustache. Like, with Arjuna, like, Arjuna's, like, doing a thing where he's protecting the people of the area that he's in, and most of the other, like, rogue servants are, like, guarding something or doing something. Like, there's some point to it. And Arya is just kind of just, like, I'm here, I have this big-ass fox that I ride that I'm not going to explain to you, I have this big-ass sword that I use that I never actually pull out, and also, I'm gonna go in for a little hug. She's great, I love her. They need to put her into everything. Also, I didn't also confirm that he's spacing out where he puts the Tamamos. Like, pretty much any Fate content that's ever going to come out from now on is going to have a Tamamo in it to introduce the whole Tamamo 9.
Also, Kush.
She can't pull out the sword, she's too small. I love her. I have a Tamamo bias, though. Yeah, yeah, that's right. All the rogues protect the areas that they're in, but she just fucks off and goes to Iori's house. Why is Cersei not affected by the mind control? Is it simply... Yeah, she's the god of witches. I mean, not actually, but kind of. Ragnar Lothbrok. We'll get him eventually. Samson, I would love that. Lincoln, interesting. Sun Wukong, Guinevere.
Emotional support animal.
I mean, kind of. That is what her whole deal is. Guinevere, Shiva. Guinevere I actually want in the game. If only because I want to see controversy. They should make Guinevere a Shinji face. What if they actually make Guinevere a pseudo-servant of Emiya? What if they make Guinevere a pseudo-servant of Emiya? It's the first female-to-male one. That'd be funny. Shiva, alright. God Yamada, okay. Nzambi from Requiem, I would love that. I like her design a lot. Ogier the Dane, please. Playable Aphrodite, prototype Gilgamesh. Well, no. Red hair is a gender bend. I'm talking about female-to-male pseudo-servant. Mehmed II, he should be in the game. It's surprising he's not. Agravain, no. Jesus, William Wallace, Karl Marx, Alko Aozaki, and Jules Verne. Jules Verne would be a really interesting one. Like a bronze quick rider. That would mean that Lancelot and Emiya did the thing. I know. It'd be funny. It would be funny to watch Emiya fans reel back with the fact that that is what they, knowing that Lancelot railed Emiya and also he took Saber's cock. Alright, and so that is the majority of what I have for you fellas. Unless we want to look into the nitty-gritty of the spreadsheet, which we can.
We should have aggravated. Nightingale needs someone else for the woman hater club.
Do we have any Arabic servants yet? I mean, technically speaking...
Nobu
Nobu, where? We have a lot of Nobus. Technically speaking, yeah, we have the Hassans, we have Scheherazade, we have Queen of Sheba. I mean, if you want to be really technical, doesn't David and Solomon count for that? I mean, they're Middle Eastern. I don't know. That doesn't mean they're Arabian, but Scheherazade she's not Persian. Yay! She's from God. Where the fuck? Oh wait, no, Scheherazade. I don't know where Scheherazade's from. Queen of Sheba is from. I mean, well, Sheba, which isn't a real place. Goofball2312, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. So, I'll ask you all here and now. I kind of want to look at these. Spreadsheets, bitch.
Not enough Filipinos.
Let me really quick. If you're wondering about that A, that's because I'm using the name I'm using for this is Arthur Pendragon. Ugh. That was a flashbang of text. Look, man, this is what spreadsheets look like. Can we go and read the results ourselves? You know what? I am trying to find a way to make this available in a way that's easy to, like, get. So, at the bottom of this video, should hopefully be access to a link with all of this information. You can go read the rest of it yourself if you're interested. All of it is labeled. All of it, you know, it'll all be there. So, if that's something you're interested in, go check that out. I'll also be posting this raw spreadsheet in the Discord. Remember, there's 2,391 results here. And while not everybody answered everything, there's still a lot to go through. So if you have any interest in it, be my guest. Check it out. Oh, and to prove yeah, just go check your thing. Go see your results. See how you compare against other people. But for those of you on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. Be sure to come check out these streams to catch this stuff live. We'll be doing more stuff like this, hopefully in the future. I'm going to do more community events like this. This is really fun. For now, though, keep your chin up, guys. Peace.